Naming covalent compounds. The prefix co means shared, like cooperate means together. Valent refers to valence electrons. So in covalent compounds, the electrons are shared. Only nonmetals can share electrons. There are no charges involved because the electrons are not transferred from one atom to another. They are shared. So we are dealing with the nonmetals portion of the periodic table, and that's the portion in green on your notes page. So everything over here plus hydrogen. The other parts of the periodic table are not involved. So there are prefixes that we use in order to name covalent compounds. One is mono, and that's only used for the second element in a compound. For example, we call it carbon dioxide. We don't call it monocarbon dioxide. 2 is di, 3 is tri, 4 is tetra. And the way you can remember that one is the game Tetris. All the pieces in Tetris have 4 blocks. So Tetris is 4, tetra means 4. 5 is penta, 6 is hexa. Penta and hexa you might remember from geometry. 7 is hepta, 8 is octa, 9 is nona, and 10 is deca. So I think these are the easiest compounds to name because you don't have to do any math to figure this out at all. So if you're given the name and you need to write the formula, you have carbon monoxide. If there's no prefix in front of the first element, that means there's one of them. And it says monooxide or monoxide, so that's just one oxygen. The next one is sulfur hexafluoride. So there's one sulfur. Hexa means 6, so there's 6 fluorides. That's all you have to do. Tetra phosphorus decaoxide means you have 4 phosphorus and 10 oxygens. Again, no looking up charges, just look at the name and write down what you see. So here's a very famous compound, carbon dioxide. Here is one that you've seen probably hundreds if not thousands of times, good old H2O. So we would normally call this water, but if you want to name it with the covalent compound naming formula, we call this dihydrogen monoxide. And then the very last one here, we have nitrogen. The last name's a little funny because we have 3 iodines, so we're going to call this triiodide. And yes, there are 2 I's right next to each other. I know that seems very strange, but for naming covalent compounds, that's what you do. So go ahead and go to the next page and you can practice naming and writing covalent compounds.